Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here. Welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and today I want to talk about the Charge Blade, but more specifically I want to talk about a mod that puts the Energy Blade Hunter art from Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate into Sunbreak. Admittedly, this is a mod, it's not official, it's therefore only for the PC players, and it's not something you should be using seriously, but for those of you guys that do miss that fantastic Hunter art, this is kind of cool to mess around with. So in this video, I want to talk quickly about what it is, in case you guys didn't play Generations and maybe missed it, and just showcase the fun that you can have with it. If you guys do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you guys missed this Hunter art, let me know if you used it, let me know if you plan to try it out, and of course, don't forget to keep it locked for plenty more. Also, it should go without saying that all these mods are mainly just used for fun. It's not something that I personally will be using myself because it also replaces one of the new Silkworm moves that I actually like myself. So this is purely something I'll just use for fun, and then I'll take it out so I can go back to using ready stance. But for those of you guys that need a quick recap, Energy Blade was a Hunter art in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, and it was a Hunter art that converted the energy outputted from an elemental discharge into a blade of light, and the number of charged files affected both the length of the blade and its overall power. It was an incredibly cool looking Hunter art. It is anime as hell. You literally have this long laser energy beam come out your charge blade, you swipe around, and you then deal massive damage to anything it comes in contact with. Now, it is worth noting, the mod in this situation basically is done in such a way whereby it replaces Ready Stance, one of the new moves. So again, Ready Stance is a move that I actually really like myself, and therefore it's not something I actually plan to use. Plus, this mod also doesn't work in multiplayer, so it is purely just for messing around with on your own. However, that being said, on top of that, it is also worth noting that the mod does not actually change the length of the energy blade based on the number of files you have. They mentioned that was sort of a difficulty they have when it comes to programming it. So basically, you have a fixed length energy blade. It also seems to be a little bit overtuned because the damage on it is pretty nuts, but regardless, it is still hella cool to see. It does, of course, scale damage depending on the number of files you use, even if it doesn't change the length of the energy blade. So behavior-wise, it is similar in that respect, but basically, you just pull this off. You have a giant laser beam that slashes things and does incredible flinch. It's great for knocking things out of the sky, it's great for breaking parts, great for cutting off tails, and more importantly, it's great for just looking hella stylish. It is pretty slow to wind up, but of course it does hit in a multitude of different locations. Of course, if you're facing the enemy, then it will hit on the way up, but if you of course have your back to the enemy, you can hit in the final portion of the swing. So if you do get good at reading monster attacks, and of course you know when it's coming your way, you can get some pretty nice dunks. But if you go and pick on a monster that is incredibly predictable, something like Rathian, Rathlos, things that spend their time in the sky, it is very easy to knock them out. Honestly, this is one of those Hunter arts that I do really wish they brought into Sunbreak, because I feel like, especially given how sort of anime they've been going with some of the moves, some of the sort of options they've been giving us, I do feel like Energy Blade would have fit here so well. I mean, Charge Blade did get some cool new moves, don't get me wrong. Air Dash is fantastic, Ready Stance is a utility monster, giving you so many different functions, but I will definitely say I did miss this one because this one just used to be ridiculously over the top. But that's pretty much it, just a super quick video. I just wanted to highlight this because it was kind of cool. Seen a lot of people talking about it, seen some people messing around with it, and I thought, you know what, I want to give this a try, just see how it feels, jump in, and it was definitely a lot of fun to mess around with. But again, it is of course a move that will, or a mod that will replace an existing move that is in its own right also pretty fantastic. So I have gone back to using Ready Stance, but this was fun to use. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this. Let me know if you would like to try it out. If you've missed some of our recent videos, be sure to check out one of these ones and keep it locked for plenty more.